Egg Inc. is a great game, so when they came out with Ultra, I had to see if it was worth it. Going down the perks in order. Each week you'll get an extra legacy contract that you may or may not have had before and have the option to retry or start that contract. You do this with other Ultra members. To new players, this can be very beneficial as it is the quickest and most efficient way to get to later stages of the game. For later players, it may not be worth it, as many of the contracts released may have already been completed and are therefore useless. However, you can go to Coop Tracker to see which Ultra contracts are currently happening and reference those with the ones you have missing by using WasMeg. I'll leave the links in the description. The next perk is plus 25% piggy breaks. This is pretty straightforward, as in it added 1.25 multiplier on top of your piggy levels, so it is very useful to have if you plan on breaking your piggy. For any grade co-ops, you can host a coop that competes for your goals and rewards, but people who join are not constrained by coop grades, hence it being any grade. This is basically limited to the use of playing with your friends that are different grades than you, if you want to do that. For exclusive events, every other day you'll get an extra event. Most of these are normal events, which I do not find worth it. However, there are some exclusive events that are much better than the rest. I'll term these exquisite events. In order of average occurrence, increase 3 times drilling, an extra 2 times per month. Increase 2 times boost, an extra 2 times per month. Shell cells every 2/3 months. 2 times mission capacity every 3 months. Boost discount, almost always 10% off once every 2 months. Mission duration cut every 6 months. And the best event, uncapped piggy fill. This is very random, however it happens about once every 6 months on a Saturday. This only lasts 30 minutes. In my experience, this gives you about a contract's worth of piggy fill. However, some players have been able to get much more than that by saving up and preparing for it. Pro includes all previous benefits as well as 48% plus piggy breaks. If you are thinking about breaking your piggy, which I recommend only to do it if you have 100 million or more golden eggs in your piggy, it can be useful to upgrade to Ultra Pro for a month and break it, and then go back down to standard. You are only saving about $1 price wise, but the time it takes up to fill your piggy makes this extra 15% worth it in my opinion. No ads comes with a permanent 2 times multiplier. This is nice and always beneficial, but not always exceptional, as I don't really watch the video boost anyways. It also comes with Ultra Kits. These are the same as video gifts, but you do not have to watch a video to get them. Finally, there is one more benefit of getting Egg Inc. Ultra, and that is that you are supporting a small developer, which I think is pretty cool and worth it. Getting Egg Inc. Ultra Pro for a month and breaking the piggy was enough to help me overcome the Enlightenment Diamond Trophy and beat the game, so I thought it was a pretty cool experience. I think Ultra Standard is a great option for new players committed to the game. However, I don't think Standard is worth it for later players, or upgrading to Pro for all players unless you plan on cracking your piggy. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching.